teacher and being a horror film creator actually intersect nicely sometimes. They intersect in ways that I can counsel students who are interested in film, and I can help create internships and provide opportunities for getting into the industry. That's a very cool thing. I started out, like most of you, as a communication major here at Southern Connecticut State University. So my first choice after leaving Southern was to go for a master's in organizational behavior, and I went to University of Hartford. The master's degree went hand in hand with getting more knowledge, but it also taught me that I liked learning. I liked learning, I liked working with corporations, I liked doing the training. And at that time, I was asked to teach a small group communication class here for Southern. And I did, and I loved it. It was probably one of the best experiences I had ever had. I got tenure early, I was promoted early, and then I was pregnant. And my family changed my work life a little bit. Right now, my greatest inspiration really is my family. I have two daughters. Corinne is 8 and Julianne is 5. The other inspiration obviously would be my husband, because we work together. We've always pretty much worked together. We've always had similar interests. He's also a communication professional. So he's an inspiration for me in that if he didn't support me in what I do, I wouldn't be able to make the choices that I make. So it's very much my family is my inspiration. It was about 2003 when Andrew Gernhardt had his premiere of Trees. Rich and I went to the premiere, and we had such a good time. We laughed. We just thought this was terrific, horror, funny, parody. We just thought it was a lot of fun. And we're pretty impressed with his progress and how well he was doing, and he really knows the field. So he had called and was wondering if we knew anybody who'd be interested in investing in their next film. And rather than thinking it through, gee, who do we know? I said, well, we'll do it. So that's pretty much how we got connected. I've always been involved in horror films. As a kid, I loved watching horror films. I remember fond memories of Friday night horror shows with the king creep at that time was Vincent Price. And he was very creepy, and I remember it was a real treat to be able to stay up late on Friday night and watch those with my mom. My mom loved horror films too. The films that SCI has made are all horror films, pretty much, with the exception of one which is a war documentary that we're helping just to promote. But what SCI does well is they do horror films with a monster, a creature, with blood, with guts, with gore, usually with violence, usually with humor. Most often it's going to be a little campy, and most often people are going to go, ooh, that was gross. But it tends to be entertaining. People who watch it, all of our screenings, they enjoy it, they have a good time. And I would say, I know that it's been described as comfort horror, is how one writer described it, because people watching our films know what to expect. It follows the genre, and that it does offer the chase scenes, it offers the suspense, it offers, you know, enough violence and blood that people feel comfortable watching it and they have a good time. My personal advice, and the best advice for breaking into the film industry, is to network extensively. I came from an education field where you are important because of what you know. And really, when they say that Hollywood is a business about you are as important as the people you know, okay, it's who you know that makes a difference. That is really important. So I would say network as much as you can, get hooked up into your local film community with your friends that are doing films, and stay with it. You know, persevere with it. That it's not just getting connected with other people, it's also about having the knowledge so that they know who's really good at what they do.